Hey everyone, it's JoJo, and are you ready for another SwitchStrike Beyblade unboxing? Because today I have Caynox C3, Hasbro's Beyblade Burst Evolution, and another awesome Beyblade I'm excited about. I think this wave is probably the best wave so far because, you know, we got Lunar L3, we got Spryzen S3, and we also got Caynox C3 with the bearing performance tip. Oh yeah, and also Regulus R3. Alright, but anyway, here is Caynox C3. And so cool that Hasbro is releasing this as a starter because the only other way you could get this through Takara Tomy was through this expensive set. And it was kind of worth getting because of the bearing driver or the performance tip. But now that Hasbro has released it as, you know, just a starter, it's accessible to everyone. So yeah, again, good job on Hasbro's part. It's not making it exclusive or putting it in a super expensive set that nobody could afford. But yeah, anyway, here's the front of the packaging. We got this awesome Beyblade here, Caynox C3. Really good for stamina, at least for Takara Tomy's. We'll just have to see how Hasbro does. I really hope the fit on this is really tight. So here is the backside. We got some stats, and the gimmick for the energy layer is that it has springs on it, so it kind of has like this, like it rebounds attacks off of it. And of course we got the bearing performance tip, so it's like a free spinning tip with a bearing inside. And look at that stamina! It's off the charts. It's at 13. Alright, so that's pretty much it. Let's get this awesome Beyblade open. Okay, and here is Caynox C3. Let's start off with the energy layer. And actually just looking at it straight on, you could tell that it's really good for stamina, really circular, but it's not completely symmetrical. You can see that this part up here comes over, and also this part comes over, so you know, it's not going to be perfect. You don't want to have that perfectly circular Beyblade. That's just going to be too powerful. But yeah, here is Caynox C3. It's really cool. And here is the gimmick for this Beyblade. It's got like these bouncy springs inside of it so that it kind of just like, you know, like deflects Beyblades off of it, and yeah, keeps it going, so it doesn't like have so much recoil. But yeah, really good for stamina. And here we have the forged disc and frame. So we got 4 and flow. I'm not going to go into too much detail about that, but it does have some really nice like kind of like sparkly bits in it. I don't know if you could tell, but yeah, we've seen these parts before, so again, I'm not going to go into too much detail. It's just a little bit of a aesthetic upgrade to it. And this is the part I want to get to. It is bearing. And yes, there is a bearing inside of it. And just to demonstrate. Yeah, that spins really well. Yeah, that's gonna be really great for stamina. And I guess I could just go into the comparison because I don't really find any difference in the layer or not so much in the performance tip, but I'll go into that a little bit. So the layer, again, obvious difference, slopes, teeth. This is not the original bit chip, the original chip for Deep Chaos. Just letting you know, it's just the red chip fits better on, or makes it have a tighter fit for Deep Chaos. But yeah, looking at it on the underside, again, no difference. And I forgot to show you guys the code. Sorry about that. Here's the code for Caynox C3. And again, just straight to the bearing, because there is a bit of a difference between the two. So if you look at it from the side, this is Takara Tomy. You could actually see the bearing there, and you can see that they have like these little reinforcements that come down, and so does Hasbro, but it's kind of set farther apart and it's shorter, and that's kind of a downside maybe because alright, so here's Takara Tomy. If I just kind of wiggle it around, it doesn't really move that much, but if I wiggle Hasbro round, it's got like a really bad lean to it. So it's not going to be as stable, in my opinion. So it's going to lean a little bit more and kind of wobble a little bit more, which is really kind of a bad downside to it, because you don't want to have an unstable Beyblade, especially on this, because it's just going to like boop fall over. But yeah, anyway, let's fit this Beyblade together. Oh, that's really loose. Wow, it's not really much difference from the Takara Tomy one. Oh man, I was having high hopes for this Beyblade. Oh well. But still, a really great stamina type layer. Before I move on to the spin test and test battle, I do want to test the bearing driver on Spryzen Requiem, so let's give it a shot. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That's all I'm gonna say is uh-oh. Oh boy. Alright. Alright, let's move on to the spin test and test battle. Alright, so first the spin test, I want to see the stability of this bearing. Hopefully it's not too bad. Oh yeah, it doesn't seem too bad. We'll just have to see when we have an actual battle. So let's do a battle. All right, let's test it against Maximum Garuda. All right, stamina versus stamina. There we have that cool lean that bearing likes to do. Oh, it's gonna be a close one. Ooh, who does that go to? Oh man, let me know in the comment section. One more. Oh no. That's one of the bad things about bearing. If it's leaning the Beyblade the wrong way, the other Beyblade could get under it and destabilize it, and Caynox is just gonna lose. But yeah, so bearing has a tendency to lean like this, but if it's leaning the wrong way, and like the Beyblade could get like under the other Beyblade on bearing. So that's one of the downsides of bearing, but still really great stamina performance tip. I think that's going to be it for my review of this Beyblade, because I'm more of a competitive player, so I'm more into trying out the bearing again with Spryzen Requiem, so that's going to be really exciting. But first I'm going to get through all of the other SwitchStrike Beyblades unboxings, and then I'll start doing combo testings. I'm really excited for that. Alright, so what do you guys think about Caynox C3? Let me know in the comment section below. Thanks for watching, leave a like if you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next time with more. See you soon.